The POD will go over to Noah on Jinx. It was really important for KT roster to protect Jinx in the backline, and Tom Kent was the perfect pick.
Well, that's a Galio. It's an interesting one. Something that we've seen picked into Orianna before, but certainly is a bit of a head tilter. Is just going to continue on the dive strategy that Gen.G has been employing throughout this series. But I like the Azir a little bit more. I feel like you don't need to go all in quite that hard. And the Pigeon Man is going to allow for, you know, a very neutral lane that we've seen many, many times.
You know, if you do try to go on like one of those long con flanks, sometimes you just get punished. That hook went very wide.
Yeah, that was an optimistic juke expectation.
He thought Clid was coming around the corner.
Yeah, something like that. When Q is going towards you as Ruler. He's going to get flayed back. Blank's coming through again as the hook lands this time, and that's the one they needed, as Life is going to have to flash away. That's 3 summoners blown on the bottom side of the map in trade for just Harp's flash and exhaust.
Hasn't been able to make a 6 play yet, but here comes Blank once again. No flashes.
Yeah, there we go. Ruler's going to get taken down extraordinarily low as Blank runs away from the turret. They wanted to get a few extra autos as Noah gets excited and makes it out of turret range. The kill does go to Harp, which isn't exactly the best option, as Life not going to be able to find the Gleaming Quill, and Harp was standing at exactly the right.
In the summer season, but it just keeps happening. And it's, once again, thanks to Blank's resources here, utilizing the fact that they have the wave pushed. He can tank so many turret shots. There's a lot of damage output on this Jinx this early in the game when, you know, you have the CC to back it up. Again, you focus down Ruler, and look at
there's a Paranoia. All right, kick back, as I believe that was
the fact that Dove's just going to sit here with no mana.
Yep, I'll be able to collect 1 plate, 2 plates, 3 plates, so I guess theoretically it is an even trade with what happened on the bottom side. Just going to ease way over the wall, which I often always confuse with the ult, because that's what it used to be. That's a great hook onto Life. 1 wall of the box is broken, but Life is going to be able to battle down.
If they let it go, then KT have all the agency.
Here we go. There's the teleport with the Paranoia, but Gen.G haven't really found too much, as there's the pile-in. That's a 4-man Emperor's Divide from BDD. And now KT are scattering to everywhere that they can escape to, but Harp is not going to be so lucky. Blank's going to run away, and Gen.G show you exactly what you wanted to see there, Wolf.
The trap is sprung, right? And 2 assists closer to that late game that we know he's heading towards. And this is just, once again, a punishing play here on the bottom side of the map, this time against KT. The flash was so good, but it's not good enough from Noah because they don't know about the flank ward.
Yeah. The double teleports come through from both BDD and Rascal to get them in there.
Doran tries to trade one back, but he's unsuccessful. He knows he's not getting out. And BDD is screaming, he's going in, we're going to do this.
You can press like every single button possible, and that's how you get 4-man Emperor's Divides, guys.
Saying no flash for Thresh.
KT not scared enough in order to give that one up, as Hook is going to connect once again onto the Rakan as the Flame Chompers can land, but Battle Dance a little bit. Oh, Ruler, this is the position that he doesn't like. There's the flash hook. It will connect onto Clid. He goes golden for the moment, as True Shot Barrage doesn't exactly do too much. Doran is going to make sure Clid can't play the video game by just kicking him around the river. The Paranoia is not going to do too much, but there's the quickness combo. That's another phenomenal Emperor's Divide, and the Jinx is just destroyed. The bottom lane taken down. Yeah, BDD is going to be taken, as that is going to be a shockwave. Spell shielded by Rascal, but Life will still die. That safeguard was very cute from Doran.
We're 19 minutes in, but this is still going to be relevant at 30 minutes. As you can see, there's a lot of pick potential, right? Like, you can grab a death sentence into a box, right? And grab somebody like Clid. This fight is so difficult to win. The follow-up pick is there. Look at how hard that was. And then, when you see Life come through, look at how easy his play here is, comparatively. And look at the follow-up. Like, what we saw Gen.G do there, the execution of that is so much easier to do than what KT is able to do. Now, KT have a lot of damage. It's very front-loaded here against the composition of Gen.G. So, yes, they do get the 3 for 2. But in the late-game scenario, Gen.G's Emperor's Divide. And look at Doran is, like, trying to find this angle here.
I like this, though, because this means that the Paranoia is not going to be as good at stopping Doran, right? Who puts the control ward over. True Shot Barrage lands onto Noah. Any damage on the Jinx is relevant. Doesn't have a lot of lifesteal right now as Doran gets himself back over the wall. KT
Drake resets.
Yeah,
Now they can win this, maybe.
They are still just
life.
trying to like dip their toes into the water and see whether or not it's too cold. As you can see, Klid not wanting to give this one up. There's the paranoia, but it is going to be the Drake secured by Blank. Rascal gets a little bit too deep, but you can see KT, they're happy just to walk away.
Cleared it earlier.
Stage.
KT coming over. It's going to be 7,000 health when they arrive.
Yeah, Blank moving on in here. Life looking for the flank. Trying to get rid of this vision as KT grouped up together, and it looks like GEN do not want to go for a True Shot Barrage. Sorry, Super Mega Death Rocket. It's going to do a lot of damage there to Klid. True Shot Barrage, not quite as much. As like you say, as they do pick up some aggro on this Baron, it is finally going to reset. GEN able to move on back, and there's a lot of jostling for position right now. Is GEN going for the reset? The Baron
they give it up.
Started once again. No one has actually completed the back, as they do get vision of the Baron. Klid, can he do it? He wasn't able to grab the 50-50 last time around. Now Rascal looking to come on in. It is going to be the Baron, stolen by Klid. And now Ruler getting over the wall is beautiful. And BDD, of course, finds the best flank he can. Goes gold into avoid dying. And KT, unfortunately, I think may have thrown this game away.
They were so ahead in this moment in terms of the Baron control, but GEN did not back. They thought they had a numbers advantage. Klid comes in, is able to steal this one away, and oh, you thought he was scot-free, but he wasn't.
I thought he was going to suicide to the Wolves to try and deny it, but
I thought so too.
It didn't happen.
Almost guaranteed soul point, but maybe even more. It's a heroic play from Klid. Blank actually ends up getting knocked up here by the Baron, and they don't rush it down as quick as they would have liked to, but Klid makes the super play here, and then you lose the fight. It's a nice follow-up from Life, and unfortunately, this is what I'm talking about. Look at how easy it is to execute this from GEN than it is to counterplay it. And when you couple that with the fact that you're trying to race a Baron against a team that is completely grouped around you, the risk here for KT as at an all-time...
You really are okay, that's a shockwave to try and get some work done for BDD. He's going to go back. Rascal just decides to pull the trigger. That's a great lantern and an even better hook, as Rascal may lose his GA, but no. He's just a little bit too strong right now as the second inhibitor will fall. Super Mega Death Rocket. Ooh, that was a bit majestic. Certainly join whenever they would like.
If he paranoias onto Doran again, Doran safeguards in, maybe they can blow him up. Like this keeps happening where he goes really deep with those.
Yeah, it's a big teleport from Doran though, currently in the fog of war. As he finds another kick on the Ruler. The hook is so good! As now he finds Life in the backline as well. Rascal is just going to be taken down here. They lose their AD carry. BDD is on the run. He still has his ult, but KT, they've done it. They found so many picks.
I have actual chills right now. Doran made it happen again. He absolutely isolates and kills Ruler with the Dragon Kick. Huge flanking teleport. Ruler once again alone. I cannot believe this is going to happen twice. Lightning is going to strike twice.
This is series. Insane. And the safeguard should be there. Of course, Klid knows that that's a possibility. As Doran gets on in, he's the one that takes the Baron. I have absolutely no idea how he did that, but Klid is now back over the wall Life, looking for an opportunity. As now Rascal dives on in. Noah is going to auto-attack a minion, which he doesn't want to do, but he goes golden. The stopwatch is so valuable. Now the GA kicks in, but he's still surrounded by members of GEN, but he takes the lantern. Half waits until the last possible second. It's a double kill for Ruler though, and now GEN are getting their revenge. Noah just trying his very best to use whatever lifesteal he has to get out of the way. Hop, what was that? Rascal going to be taken down. It's not good enough. It was 2 against 4, Noah and Harp against the world, and now GEN will close out this game.
And what a close best of 3 this was. I mean, we saw a little bit of everything in this one.
Yeah.
GEN running the same composition all 3 times with minor differences, but they will take down the Nexus in the 3rd and final game. Some heroics from Doran in game 2, some redemption for the mistake he made at the end of game 2 as well. But in game 3, his big super play isn't enough to get anything but a Baron. And GEN narrowly escaped defeat at the hands of KT Rolster. But one thing is for sure, then this heroic play happened, right? And I mean, we just witnessed a miracle, okay? I mean, that was actually legitimately a miracle.
Everything about that was beautiful as well, because it was the kick into the flash bear slap into the hook, all happening at the same time. As we're going to listen to GEN narrowly finding this win in the end.
Screaming for Jinx.
이것도 넘어갔다.
나 이거 우리 마무리할게.
천천히 해요.
징크스 갖다
맞아,
주면 돼.
천천히.
우리 잡았어. 아래로 가면 돼. 아래로 가면 돼. 이거 잡자.
Got
이거.
Oriana.
안에 띄고 생각해요.
아니.
Okay, being shouted out here, and also we can win this fight. We can finish it. We can finish it.
노플. 이거 노플.
No flash.
나이스. 하나
on
죽여줘.
Jinx.
내 거.
아, 나이스 천천히 가자.
I mean, that flash hook looked really cool. Didn't really do a whole lot, but definitely looked really cool.
I mean, if you can pull that off and it looks this cool when it doesn't matter, when it does matter, if you can make that same play, one day we'll be screaming our lungs out for it. But
I would scream my lungs out anyway. I didn't even really mind as GEN.
나쁠 때.
너 초보공의 원딜이야? 갖다 줄 사람.
I still can't
나
believe
불안한
Doran
더 걸래. 불안한 더 걸래.
executed Ruler twice in this best of 3 like that. 2 times he actually made the miracle play off of a ward teleport around the side, the flank. Doran, whether KT is winning or losing, he is a consistent centerpiece, but you're starting to see this team really come together around the bot side. Blank is back.
Further, but let's have a look at the POG for this game. It's going to be BDD, of course.
I did
The
both.
Emperor of Shurima himself. Wolf actually coming out a bit of a slump from the votes is going to nail it this time.